Alright, well, it is that time again, y'all. Some solo repo runs. Unless a Houndina jumps out of the bushes. Tally Queen. Look at this beauty. What a good day we had. What a good day we had, huh? What a love. What a lommel. Look at that. $9,296 is our starting quota. So that's looking like if we could stay alive and not break anything, that should be around 32, 33,000, I would think. Something around there. We got a duck on here? Yo. Say less. Maybe even 35 if we got a duck. But that's good stuff. Oh, it's my pleasure. I wanted to sleep today, get some stuff done, and hang out with my freaking favorite person. And I did all of those things. Every single one of those things I did. It was incredible. No sense in potentially damaging this object. I'm just going to drive the cart back. Oh, yeah. Bring this out. Now, we might have a cube, though. If we have a cube, getting everything back in one piece may be a little difficult. Sturdy as they are a little tough to drive back when you have no strength. I wonder what these creatures are. I feel like the duck would have come bouncing in by now. Yo, anytime there's a book, I just drag the cart over to the book because, like, this thing could just explode at any moment and try to eat me. So the less time in between carrying it I have, the better. Alright, what do we got up here? Anything? No. Nothing under the bed. I love Swift Broom because of the beds, too. Like, it's just a good map. It's an open map. But all the beds you can hide under, so safe from so many creatures. Did you grab a drink? I did, yeah. I ate some spaghetti and I got a drink. No, I have one. My throat's just, like, oily from all that pasta and stuff. Oh. Well, Fwigma. That's tough. So I'm just trying to clear me throat. Alright, this guy. He could definitely ruin this run pretty good. What do we got over there? 8,400 and we got 4,500 here? Okay. Yeah, hopefully not. I don't know. I was definitely coughing a bit today. But it was like a really deep cough, too. Like, it was down low. So who knows what's going on with that. Alright, let's see. My guy. You gotta leave. Go in there. But I know, we were coughing Fwigmas together. Alright, stay out there. And I'll just... Oh, shit! He almost got me. He almost did the thing. I should just go down here. All the way away. Oh, there's the Slimer. Okay. So we could potentially kill this Slimer. I'd love to kill him with, like, doors. Oh, god damn it. That's fine. That's not. I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, the hunter does not know the sound for the Slimer. But if I get up and walk towards him, he'll shoot me. Oh my god. He's just faster than me. There we go. All right, Slimer, do your thing. Yeah, see, for some reason, he doesn't shoot me if Slimer does this to him. All right, come on, Slimer, do your thing. Come on, man. Fuck. Oh, my God, he just started moving again. Ah, damn it. Oh, man, that was close. He's hurt. He's real hurt. It'd be great if Slimer would get back on my head again. Come on, buddy. Get on my head. Where's he going? Where's he going? That's never happened in the history of this game. Like, what the hell? I want you to get on my face. So please get on my face. Yeah, come on. I just... Okay. I don't understand. He'll go on my face anytime I don't want him to. That is actually wild. Alright, well, we can use doors to kill this guy at least. If I could jump on the door, that'd be great. There you go. Alright, where is this bastard? He may have just disappeared. And then a hunter probably already disappeared too. If you encounter them and then are away from them in a different room for too long, they'll just despawn. Although Slimer, I think he might have just been doing some self-preservation there. He knew it was coming. He knew it was happening. I call that the telly slide. Alright, well, I hate this room. Nothing in there. Damn, man, that guy just... That hunter was close. We were close to wrecking him. Alright, let's see what we got. 9,000 in here. It's pretty dangerous to try to attack a hunter, though, with anything. When he was on the ground, if I had any kind of strength, I could have just grabbed him and started smashing him, but, you know, because it doesn't take much when he's on the ground. Yo, thank you for liking the stream and everything, too. Whatever that does, I appreciate it very, very much. I'm sure it is awesome. I don't know anything about YouTube streaming at all. I know it helps. It must help. It means a lot to me. And thank you for being here. What a good day we had. I feel like I hear the humming again. He wouldn't have spawned already again, though. Damn, too bad we didn't have, like, a fleet of ducks. That would have been the best. Oh, my God, that would have been the best. I got some mun. Yeah, that's a high-ass quota. It's pretty good, though. I definitely want a high quota. Hopefully we can set ourselves up for a nice Tuesday stream on Twitch with this R.E.P.O run. Alright. I'm going to need this to just go down now. Can't see what's happening. A 90s Figma Zoomies R.E.P.O wife. Wow. Anything up there? No, I see nothing up there. Alright. Yeah, so right now we're approaching 30,000. We're just a little far, like 1,000 off of it. And that's going to be in here for sure. So what did I say, 32 or 33,000? Definitely really close to that milestone. Yeah, look at that. That's 31,000. excited to work. Yeah, it's going to be good. We got a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to do the electrical stuff. We're going to repair the outside, fortify the trench and everything. There's a lot of stuff we can do. It's going to be nice. But it'll be better than ever. I love when those zombies just show us exactly what we need to do on it, you know? Try to condense the vase too. Yeah, we could do that. Alright, yeah, nothing up there. So I'm just gonna sneak out here real quick. Because that hunter's respawn timer's gotta be close. But we should have everything right now. We should be at 33,200 or so. The only thing we could do to make this run a little better is if we took a low value item or no item at all, like the doors and shelves and stuff, and killed Slimer with that when he respawns. But there's no reason to waste time with that. I mean, we're at 33,000. It's an awesome run. Very good stuff. Not a single thing broken. I lost a little health, but that's okay. Because the battle bus will give me health. So hopefully we got a good shop, because that's the only thing that could ruin the momentum of this run, is having a garbage shop. No health, no strength, that kind of thing. Oh, God, we'll see what we got. Oh. Hopefully strength. Yeah, I'd love to see some. Oof, no strength, and we have a map. But at least we have some health. Health is a good start. Yeah, I will just buy the map because we have the money right now. Sometimes it spawns in at like 12,000 though, and it can go as low as 9,000. So it's like, you know, if it's up there, it's almost like you're wasting money and you're having to buy it too. But I'll take a 10,000 map, especially if there's no strength, like whatever. Look at these, couple of staminas. I'll take a couple stamina right now. We could have 3 staminas in the lobby, but, you know, I'm not going to, like, get crazy with it. Let's not get crazy. No jumps. I could get the speed. Well, what's the point? A range for 5,000 is kind of nice. Although, I could also just save the money. I think I may just save the money. Hopefully we get something nice next time. A trank gun. If we get a trank gun, it doesn't matter how much strength we have. Like, it's over. Trank gun is lovely. Alright, there we go. Isn't that crazy? That map alone cost us $10,000. Like, we could have had 2 health, 2 stamina, and then had 20,000 extra dollars after those upgrades, but nothing you can do about that. Oh, look at this station. 2 of my favorite maps back to back. I love it. I fucking love it. What I don't love is not having strength to defend myself or pick stuff up. Yeah, that stupid map thing, it just drives me crazy. And it's like it takes up like that map could have been strength. Like, it might have been strength, but a map spawned instead. Now, here's something you can do. If we weren't on, like, a solo challenge run, what we could do is leave the game and come back and re-roll the items we get in the shop. So, like, every time you leave and come back in the shop, it would have different stuff. So you could potentially do that. But, yeah, the museum map is brutal unless you have, like, the right set. If you have, like, a bunch of jumps and, you know, some strength and maybe even a cart or two, like a couple carts, it's just, it's tough. It's actually tough. It's literally my nightmare playing. Oh, yeah, getting at level 1 is almost always awful. I don't like getting the museum until, like, level 4 or 5. Because, like, by then you should at least have some stuff, but, oh my god, playing it, especially playing it alone, it just sucks. so bad. No range, no jumps. Like, you know, what do you do? All right, let's see. Nothing there. Good at jumping. Yeah, maybe. It frustrates the hell out of me, though. You know, whenever I, like, slide off of something that I'm trying to land on, or I run out of stamina and then I just go straight down to the ground. That shit drives me crazy, too. So I get this big running, jumping burst, and then I run out of stamina. And then it's like, oh, actually, you can't move far anymore. You have to just stay there. Well, yeah, hey, that's all. I encourage you to fall asleep. That is not a problem, of course. Yeah, you got to get that sleep, queen. I love you very much, Telly. You're my wife and the love of my life. And you make every day very good. The best, in fact. I had a damn good day today. I can rotate that into the cart, but I don't want to. I think I'd rather just drag it back. I can't put it in the thing yet, though, because it'll push the extraction, and I don't really want it to, unless we just get a small sack and then run everything to the other side, which actually is not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind condensing everything down to that side. You make everything better, Telly. I fucking love you. I hope you know how much I care about you and how much better you make everything. Now, we could also do something like I like to have a big item in the thing and not push it. A big item staged to be ready to push after, and then the cart to just push in. So that way you can get, like, the most bang for your buck for each extraction. But, you know, $9,600 quote is not huge with 2 extractions, and, you know. I really could just put a small sack in. What's going on here? What am I stuck on? A whole bunch of shit, apparently. I didn't realize there was all that stuff there. I thought I was at the extraction. My dumb ass. Yeah, me and Telly had a fantastic day today on 7 Days to Die. I think I am going to do this. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we'll do a quick extract. Bring a small sack over to the cart and just be done with that. Why not, you know? That's a little 6-inch sack. $438, dude. Now that makes it so that I don't have to go like all over the map back and forth. I don't know what creatures are on this map. Haven't seen any enemies yet. I'm very scared to round a corner. Man, usually when it's this quiet, it's like a Stabitha or something, and she despawned and will respawn later on. That's always pretty brutal. Yeah, who knows? We haven't seen a small or a big creature yet. That door's open, though, so something's definitely been down that way. And down that way, too. It's creepy. It's a little bit creepy. There's a crown. Yeah, and plus stuff shouldn't just be spawning out of the blue if I kind of consolidate the rooms I'm in, too, which is nice. They usually spawn a room or 2 away. Which now that I go deep in here, it could happen. It just won't be, like, right in front of me. Still have not broken a single item yet, which is great. Now I think I just felt the floor shake. I don't know for sure. If it's slow shaking, it's a trudge. If it's fast shaking, it is either a marshmallow or a clown, but I don't think the clown or the marshmallow would be on this map. They don't usually spawn till later on. Sometimes they do, but you know. Alright, we'll, I guess, break the door, even though I didn't want to. Dude, these doors with no strength is not fun. Just wanted to get a little bit of space so I could try and move that thing at some point. Check your toilets. Never know when something's in there. And we got a fan. Not a fan of this one, so to speak. Oh, Shadow Child. Okay. So, that's fine. That thing doesn't bother me at all. Especially when there's no holes. Usually when there's holes, that becomes a problem. So if he grabs you, if on the off chance he actually grabs you and throws you into a hole, like, that can happen. Or he'll just obstruct your vision. Like, if you see him, he turns everything, like, dark around you, so you lose sight of the floor. And I was in the, like, the room that's basically just a hole with a couple of pipes, a couple of vents and stuff on it, and that was, I mean, game over for me. That was it. Oh, come on. God, these fucking doors, I'm telling you. The last thing I wanted to do was break a door down in here, especially with no strength. Like, how does this even happen? Check my blind spot there. Alright, and I think, keeping with the theme of... Ah, shit. It is a trudge. I knew I felt something shake. Okay. So we have a trudge and a Shadow Child. I was going to say, keeping with the theme of everything being close to me, I'm going to try and drag this, but now that the trudge is coming down the hallway, we might not have time to get this thing out of here just yet. Trudge is kind of tough to despawn. Damn, yeah, there he is. Okay, he's going towards my cart, which I'm not a big fan of either. Because he might mess that cart up. And I just do not want that to happen. Yeah, come on, Trudge. Come this way. Come this way, friend. Oh, he's going in there? Oh, that's good. Yeah, go in there. Go, like, all the way in there. That'd be really nice. Might try to rush this a little bit. Is he still... Oh, he's turned around. Okay, I'll wait. I definitely want to get this cart out of the way, though. That's why I was going to hurry up and do that, because if Trudge runs into this cart, it doesn't matter if I'm there or not. He's going to break the shit out of it. Alright, we'll open that up, I think. There you go. And yeah, now everything's just kind of consolidated in there. Alright. Let's see, where is Trudgema? He's going into the thing. And I don't want him to touch that block and break it. There you go. He's coming. Who's slower, me crouching or him walking? Oh, come on. This ice block is just slowing down. Maybe he'll turn. It'd be great if he turned. Come on. I'm reeling in this fish. Ah, shit. That was the first break of the day. God, Shadow Child and Trudge. Get out of here. I can't see. See? He makes your freaking vision go dark. We just broke it again a little bit. That's alright. Alright. See, I don't know why it sometimes gets, like, stopped. Sometimes it just stops moving entirely. And you have to go re-grab it. I guess your momentum runs out or something. Come on. Come on, buddy. And velocity is what really, like, damages stuff. Not necessarily the angles you come at or what you hit it on, but just, like, the actual velocity. So, like, if I ran into this, it would break, but if I just kind of nudge it, it doesn't break. I was gaining a little bit of speed there, though. So it's just like, we went, basically we weren't even moving with this thing, and then all of a sudden it just decides, hey, I'm just going to go a little fast and a little far out of nowhere. And it took a lot of damage because of that. It's alright, though. I'm eager to see what the shop has. I'm, like, impatient, waiting to see what's in that freaking shop for us. Hopefully it's good. But that's 31,000 right there. We already extracted 9,000, so that's another 40,000 on top. So I was saying, this quota was pretty damn small. However, we did a good job. Only took damage on the tumble launch. See this trudge where he's at. See where this trudgema is. Oh, there he is. Looking right at me, too. Staring right down the barrel of the trudge. It's alright. He's not... He's like my kryptonite because I am so impatient, but if you just wait, he's really not a big deal at all. Not even slightly, even. Just gotta wait for his ass. Yeah, look at him. Just staggering down the hallway. Some of these dudes can actually, like, lock onto you even if you're under stuff. I know the Headman's been doing it a lot lately. Where he'll just, like, randomly see me underneath a table or something. So I don't know what changed with that, but it's a little frustrating. Oh, he saw me. Damn it. That's alright. Because I'm in this hallway. It don't matter. Oh, what the hell? It wouldn't have changed a thing, but still. I don't know what that was doing down there. Alright, there you go. Yippee! Alright, so quick extract went pretty well. Now let's see what's in our shop. Hopefully some good stuff. I see red already. It's a good sign. No strength again. God, I've been getting this. I've been getting this so many times. Ooh, there's a shotgun, though. Well, tell you what. Might not have strength, but we got a gun now, so that's good stuff. That shotgun is, yeah, it's something special, all right. And then that jump. Where did I put that? Right here? Okay. Yeah, give me an extra jump and a shotgun, and I am happy. Real happy about that. See, I'm glad we saved that 10,000. Otherwise, we would not have had enough. If I decided to just get a whole bunch of bullshit, you know. All right. We got 5 shots, and we have some stuff back here. 5 shots should be enough anyway. I mean, realistically, like, especially on another 2 extraction, really shouldn't come across anything that's going to need a whole lot more than that, creature-wise. Just got to be careful on this map. It's so wide open, you know. That's my problem with this map, is it's the exact opposite of Headman, where Headman is so condensed, it's, like, kind of hard to get around in a way. This one's the opposite, where it's like, okay, you can move freely around a lot of stuff, but yet anything can see you in here, and it just locks on, and you're just, I mean, where do you go, you know? You can get under some of these things up here if you're in a good room, but it's kind of tough. All right, let's take a look. There's really nothing in this room. It's pretty crazy. I am glad, though, I don't have to get anything up these stairs, because I sure do hate going up and down these stairs with items. As long as you don't hit your jumping or your falling animation, you can always slow your momentum with a double jump. But it doesn't matter how many jumps you have. If you fall into your falling animation, it's over. I really hate that. Oh my god. You gotta be joking. So this object, the more you move it, the more value it loses. Every one of these objects has some kind of weird troll thing for the most part. Like, the museum has just tons of unique, weird items that absolutely rock you. You know, the boombox, this thing, like, it's tough. I'm going to try my best to not let this take a whole lot of damage. But I also have 0 strength, so, you know, you just don't really know. The longer you hold it, I think the more it blends items in there, or money. Okay, there we go. So this is good. We might have to do another quick extract, though. Because I just don't, I don't know what I'm going to do about all these objects. That, like, pink pony club over there. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with that thing either. Where am I? There we go. Okay, we're right here. See, if I push this in, it's going to be a problem. It'll move the extraction, obviously. I can't go yet. We got way too much to do. This is $30,000, dude. This thing is $30,000. Look, here's the thing. The fact that it says bang on it makes me nervous as well. Oh my god, it's not even budging. Oh my god. Yo. Oh, there's a duck. Which kind of sucks because I'm going to have to waste a shotgun blast on him. He didn't die? Did he not die? Oh, okay. For some reason he lived and is just bouncing around. He didn't go into predator mode, which is really weird. How the fuck did the duck survive a shotgun blast? What? I don't understand. And then this, I really don't. I don't know what to do about this guy. What if I... Nope. I was going to say I drag him like this. He is so heavy, though. Oh, my God. I haven't really encountered this one that much. Something you can do if you don't want to build up too much velocity is also crouch and push. So like this, it's just so slow though. It's like if you need to make some final adjustments to where the things are going, you can do that. I don't know. I don't really care about getting him there on... Shit, I don't know what I just heard. I don't really care about getting him there in one piece, but just getting him there in general is tough. Like, what the hell am I even doing here? Good God. Ah, shit. That took a lot of damage there. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's moving very fast. Oh, what the fuck? What just happened right now? I just took a lot of damage. And I don't know why. This thing hurts me, doesn't it? That's what it... Okay, so this actually hurts me. If I damage this, that's why it says bang on it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. This is the second object in this thing that I know of that hurts you. The second object in the museum that hurts you. So many crazy items in here. Oh, that's wild. Okay, well... See, look, it's just getting stuck on nothing. It's such a pain in the ass to move this shit. If I had, like, 2 strength, if I had gotten at least 2 strength from the shop, I would have been fine. My guy, come on. It's almost not even worth it. And then you got to think, okay, I have to push this in and that other thing at the same time. Oh my God, what is it stuck on? Look, it's totally flat ground and it's stuck. Alright, come on. Come on. All things considered, not a horrible job moving this thing in. Okay, I will say, though, this is going to be really tough to get both of these things in there. Maybe angle it. Angle that dangle. I'll just keep that in there. 2 objects for $40,000. I'll take it. Yeah, it's not the worst. What's our quota even? I didn't even check to see what the quota was. What do we have? 30,000 here. I mean, I guess it's not really like a high quota. I still don't know how the duck survived the shotgun blast. That's, like, baffling to me. I mean, he just went flying. It's almost like the shotgun did nothing to him. Except blow him away. It's like an air compression cannon or something. Alright. Usually an item or two in here, but this room was, yeah, totally empty, so I guess not this time. Isn't that crazy, though? All the big objects on this one have some weird trick or theme to them or something that sucks about them. Whether they do damage to you or they lose value just because they lose value. Like that stupid blender. The more... Oh, God. The more you move it, the more it loses value. And it's like, that's a crazy concept. I can't believe they even think of stuff like that. Like, they keep coming up with new concepts. Crazier and crazier items. Well, quota must not be too high because we're not really seeing a whole lot here. Which, you know, that sucks too. Because, like, imagine you have, like, a low quota and then a couple of giant objects and then a few small ones instead of a bunch of small objects. So if you got a couple of giant objects you can't really do anything about, then you're kind of screwed, you know? All right, do some jumpies. I think this needs to move back, though. Get it right aligned. I think if you align it with the front of that, should mean that stuff can just fall right in here. I'm going to move the sack back, too. But yeah, that should give it enough space to just fall right back into place. Oh, I hear some music. Something's spawned or here. Do a little crouch resting. We don't have crouch rest. But you just get some natural crouch rest anyway. Like, I didn't upgrade it at all. Alright. Going up here. You have to crouch jump up here for some reason. Boy, a whole nother room with absolutely nothing in it. It's pretty tough. Like, I think really what happened was we have a low quota. And we have a couple of giant objects. So if you just fucked one of those giant objects up, you'd be kind of screwed, you know? Although, you're not really playing for perfection most of the time, I guess, so it don't matter. Alright, let's see. I mean, besides a duck, also, I haven't seen any creatures. That doesn't mean there aren't any around here. Yeah, a few more rooms. It's a very linear map for some reason. A lot of times these are all next to each other. A lot of these big rooms, but this one it's just kind of like how Headman's always set up. Although when you get later on into Headman, it's just like just a bunch of rooms next to each other. The hallways all kind of offshoot. Alright, what do we got? Nothing in this room either. This is fucking crazy. Y'all, what the hell are we looking at here? There's no way. I mean, that's a lot of freaking rooms to have nothing in them, you know? Kind of ridiculous. Alright, now. Just like I was saying before, how wide open this is and dangerous. these vents are like impenetrable, so there's a give and a take with it. If you know where a vent is and you can get to it, you can hide from anything in here. They can't get you. Alright, well, where are we? We're in the next room over. I hear the extraction. I'm willing to bet there's something up here. So I'll bring the cart up. I mean, we've gone through 3 or 4 rooms back to back now with nothing in them. And there's nothing up here either. Dude, this is crazy. We found 1 small item and 2 giant items, and that was literally it so far. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a low quota, though. I get it. Sometimes stuff spawns back here. Not this time, though. That's it. That's all that was on here. That's our run. That's crazy. I have never seen anything like that before. There were a total of 3 objects that I've found on here. And we've thoroughly sweeped every room. Sweeped or swept or whatever. I don't know. Something. We've done something to every room. Like, we went up in the hole up top. In the vents. That's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, so if we just didn't pick up those objects, we would have been screwed. There's something. Okay, I'm about to say. Another little tiny item. I'm trying to figure out where the hell all these enemies are, too. $1,800 just on the ground right there. Good thing we came back for it, but... So a total of 4 objects, and I'm sure there's still some hiding somewhere, but, like, you know... Usually you're out here and there's stuff on the shelves and all over the tables and whatnot, but not this time. Not this time. Okay, so 32. I don't know. That thing damaging me too sucks, because now I'm 1 shot from a couple of the enemies, so depending on what they are in here. Alright, well, we'll do that. And just start the walk back. We have our shotgun. Which yesterday we found out, if you're crouching, your gun, if you're holding one, going out from under the table and in from under the table, or in under the table, it'll bang your gun on the ground a little bit. And the oh, okay, Stabitha. Oh, and an animal. Okay, great. So it'll alert the hunter when you do that, even if it's involuntary. Involuntary. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'll be able to speak at some point. Okay, so I could use my shotgun, but it's kind of just a waste if I do. Those are some great orbs if I could have farmed them. Nothing wanted to spawn, though. There's Stabitha. Okay. So we just got to wait for her to come in here. Which way is she going, though? Duck, you got to chill, man. Oh, she's going back. That's tough. Oh, no. Here she comes. Okay, yeah. Come this way. Oh, shit. She's really on me. Alright. We should have been able to lose her that way. Just get through this area here. And then this is just a round. If I really had to, I could climb up... Oh, come on, animal. Climb up into the ceiling. This asshole. He's more scared of you than you are of him. Then why is he here? Why is he here right now? Does he want to come home with me? I thought we were going to see some objects on the way back, too. Like maybe something I missed, but no. No, we didn't. We did not. Alright, well, let's get the hell out of here. We got full health now. Boy, that's crazy. Oh, what do we got? 42,000. Man. What a trip. What a trip to the thing. There's a strength, finally. I don't want to be looking at anything else other than strength right now. Any health in here? Yeah, we got health. Okay. Bunch of stamina. That's good. 3 while they're 4,000. I'll take it. And an extra jump if we really want another jump. 14,000. I'm not sure how much we're even going to have for all that, but we'll see. Also thinking maybe a health pack just to be sure. You know, 6,000 for this. 11,000 for a full health. It just depends on what we want to do. This jump would put us at what? 40,000? I think I do want the jump. We'll take a gamble and just get the jump instead. See what happens. Yeah, it's just nothing. Just absolutely no money and nothing in the shop. That's crazy how low that run was. Alright, we gotta start scaling up here. Some good upgrades, though. I'll take these upgrades. Headman Manor. We complete the map cycle. Sometimes I get locked into like a couple of maps and don't play any others. Like I was getting Swift Broom every other map, which is fine because it's my favorite map, but we didn't have a Headman forever, which is fine again. And then the other day we had no museum like all night. And it's weird how that happens. It's weird how you get locked into these cycles. Alright, let's see here. Nothing in there. Sometimes they troll me and put big items just right up at the top there. It's always fun. We got a bathroom, though, so if we have a duck again, we can bring him into the bathroom. There's always a bathroom right next to this room. I think it's all just part of the same room, really. And now, since they just kind of flipped around how things spawn, it used to be like a set of enemies would spawn and then you wouldn't see them again for a couple of rounds. Now it's like whatever happens, happens. We could have a Stabitha and a duck again this round. It doesn't matter. I had 3 rounds in a row with a robe. It was not my favorite. Alright, see how Headman is just all gross now? 3 extractions on a Headman is tough. This map is just kind of all over the place. Alright, another plate. 13,000 per extraction. Not huge for a 3 run, but not tiny either. Probably right in the middle. As long as we don't have any like stupid objects. Piano in the basement or like a harp or something down here. God, that would just absolutely blow. Alright, come on. Oh, this thing. God, I hate that curl. Oh, the ground's shaking. I think we have a clown. Clown or a marshmallow? So we're shaking pretty quick. Hello, Brooke. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I've been having a good day. Productive and fun. Got to hang out with Telly. Got to get some videos rendered on YouTube. So that, or for YouTube, so that was nice. There we go. That's nice and in there. No damage on any of these objects yet, so that's good too. Oh, there's a baby. Oh, shit. Not wasting any time with him. Yeah, okay. Yeah, ain't no way. That baby would have ruined a whole lot just now. There's the clown. All right. I knew I felt the clown. That baby was the wild card there. And there's going to be gnomes. Okay, great. Well, that's tough. That's real tough. That is not what I had expected coming from the area that I just was in. I cannot grab the gnomes to save my life. Boy, that is the worst thing you want to see, like, around here. Fucking gnomes when you have no idea they're coming. You got to see the gnomes first. Otherwise, it's game over, man. Which it just was. We just lost like $10,000 at least. It's crazy. Man. $10,000 and the crystal charges, too. Yeah, R.E.P.O's... Well, they've done some, like, interesting things with, like, the randomization of each level and each, like, monster spawn, too. Because before it was so predictable for a little while. And I'm glad that it's not predictable anymore, you know? You can kind of have anything happen anytime. There's another extraction up there, which is nice. But this game is fantastic. And it is being fantastic for a while. The fact that you can play it solo, I think, is a big saving grace for this game, and it'll keep it going for a while. You know, because, like, a lot of these games you can only play with a group, and it'd be fun. But this one, like, you can do speed runs, you can do challenges, you can do solo, you can do modded, you can do with, you know, groups. It's just, like, there's so many things you can do with it. You're the second person chatting in the stream. I think that's why. You get like a 1, 2, and 3 depending on it. It's like chat rate or something like that. I'm not 100% sure how YouTube streams work because I don't really stream on YouTube too often. So I'm still like working out some of the features, especially some of the newer ones, and I think that's a newer one now. But I believe it's like who's chatting at the moment or the chat rate or whatever, something like that. Yeah. All right, so we got all this stuff here. And the thing about all that stuff is we have an extraction right there, which is great, but a cart that's full right here. So we know our enemies now. We got a baby, we got a clown, we got a gnomes. We got a gnomes. So I'm going to check out here where there's usually nothing. Oh, there's a pocket watch down there. That's cool. Just in the middle of the floor. Yeah, this area is such a waste of time usually. I probably want to charge that shotgun up a little bit too. When I go back to the battle bus, I'll charge a shotgun up. We have to go to that first extraction anyway. All right, let's see. Yeah, because I think it's like a per hour basis or per 30-minute basis or something like that. I don't know. There's a refresh on it, and I don't know what it is. All right, let's do this. Which is actually pretty interesting, because I think that's a good way to encourage... like, that should be a feature on Twitch, I feel like. A good way to encourage chatting. For some reason, chat rate just does not matter to Twitch that much. Like, they don't even chart the metric. I don't know what I thought I was going to say, but I was right. So, yeah, they don't, like, chart the metric or follow it at all or anything like that, so it's just strange. Yeah, it'd be a great idea to put on Twitch. It would make a lot of sense, too. Make a lot of sense for a lot of things. All right, so... we can get another rhino over there. It's 32,000. All right, I'm going to charge this shotgun. And I'm going to try to drag one of those items back. I don't know which one, though. I mean, I guess it would have to be the rhino. Would make the most sense. Because the vase would be really tough to try to get down. Let's take a look here. What's going on? Over in that room there. And then we got a bunch of stuff over here. What about over here? What's going on in this area? There might be something big over here. Yeah, I think people usually do like TTS and stuff to kind of supplement that. But I think that'd be kind of a cool thing, like to implement, like an extension, like you're talking about. Like if there was an extension where you could have like join Discord to say something or whatever, that could work out. Or like join the chat here, like that'd be interesting. Be dangerous, but it'd be interesting. Although people would have to spend a hell of a lot to just jump in and randomly say something to me, because I would not make that cheap at all. That'd be crazy. Especially on Twitch. Here, it's like, whatever, who cares? There's only a few buddies here usually that we can hang out and talk to. I wouldn't mind having just an open mic kind of forum here. But then, man, on Twitch, it would be... I mean, we have crazy stuff every single day happen over there. It's fucking wild. Alright, I can throw this in here now. We have time. Might as well use it, Because, okay, really? My rhino just fell out of the cart for no reason. Literally for no reason. I'm going to go grab that ship in a bottle, and then I think I'm good to go for that extraction. I'm surprised there's not like an eye or something like that. Some little incidental enemy in here. Oh, really? God damn it. I'm surprised it didn't fully shatter. Shatter. Man, those gnomes really messed up the vibe. I mean, we were absolutely crushing it right away, and then they came over and just ruined everything. If you're solo and you don't see the gnomes, they will just pile in. And it's so hard to get a grip on the gnomes, too, because, like, you're grabbing cart, you're grabbing items. For at least 2 rounds fighting. Oh, yeah. I know, my schedule's been kind of like that, too. Like, I'll be able to jump in for a game or two here or there, and then it's like, nope, gotta get going. Got that call. Gotta go do some stuff downstairs or at my parents' house or wherever. It's just like, there's always something going on. So if a baby comes out of nowhere and catches us off guard, we're going to have a little bit of a problem, but I think we should be okay. I want to bring the sack upstairs quick. And then I can leave that there, and we can just do a quick extraction on these down here. Yeah, so we can stage the sack, like, right there. And use the cart so the stuff doesn't get damaged. Come on. I still only have 1 strength, so, like, stuff is still not strengthening, right? My strength ain't strengthened. Alright, there you go. Get over there. So here we can line this up underneath the banister there. That should be okay right here, I think. Yes. And just drop the shit in. I think we have a rhino up here also. Yeah, we got the girl and the rhino. Jeez. Alright, well. Gotta extend as much as we can. Get up to the rail, use the rail. Why is it turning like that? I don't know why it's so turny right now, but it's right over where we want it to be. Perfect. Perfect. And this, since it's not super expensive, we can just drive it right into the extraction and pull it out here. Look at that. Look at that victory. Do the same thing with the doll. Alright, this one I have to move over, though, because I can't have the doll banging up against the wall. This stupid thing. Basically, just gotta get lucky with it. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, it's gonna be banging around. Damn, she went the wrong way. Daughter's playing stupid video games with her stupid... That's how it be sometimes, I swear. Yeah, I was quite lucky. My dad was always like an internet guy, and so he was very encouraging of like new ventures and things like that. And so this was like something that I didn't believe in at all. I was like, that'd be cool to do, but you know, that's not a job. And he was like all for it. He was like, oh, this is awesome. And he's like every day at his work, he tries to promote it and stuff like that. It's crazy. I'm like, damn, this man is all in. He's like more in than I am. It's wild. It's 2 a.m. Hey, it happens. It happens. You be vibing sometimes, you know? Just playing and enjoying the DBD and especially during the events and stuff. It's like you just got to do what you got to do. All right, there's another 27,000 or something in there. God, I mean, these are such low value runs. I only have $28,000. Also, that sack is crazy for jumping like that. Now, the respawn timer after 2 extractions should be pretty much done. Yep, here are the gnomes. God damn it. Look at that. If you don't know where the gnomes are, you're screwed. Totally screwed. It's interesting that I found them first, though, so the baby's got to be coming soon. It's got to be right around here. And we'll feel the clown. So that won't be a problem. But that baby is going to be an issue, a big issue, especially with this money sack. It'll just pull that money sack right out and throw it. Dad, oh, really? It's so wild. And I get, like, some parents are like that for sure, so I totally understand it. It's just funny because I was the exact opposite. I didn't care one bit about, like, gaming computers or anything like that. And my dad was very much like, yeah, you know, he was a tech guy. He was a sports guy and a tech guy. Like, he did it all. And he just has a lot of interests. He had a lot of ventures and things he cared about and wanted to do. And, you know, he just was enthusiastic about a lot of stuff, which was really awesome. It's kind of where I get that, like, I just want to try and do everything. Oh, look at that grandfather clock. But, yeah, I was never, like, into computers or cared to learn about them. And it was, like, his job. You know, it's just crazy how it was so different. But him and my mom were both playing, like, you know, Mario and stuff on the NES. And I played NES with them and all that. So, like, you know, we were all kind of in that together. It's just funny how very different families can be, you know? All right, I'm going to take this. The gnomes, I think, have, like, a lesser spawn timer than... Same with the skulls. I think they all have a lesser spawn timer than some of the creatures. So that's probably why we saw those first. But the other things should be coming pretty soon. I mean, we killed them right away. And I mean, like, a lot of noise has happened since then. The dolls, the extractions, all that stuff. I might want to use this clown bomb on that clown. If he comes out of nowhere. Ugly ass baby. Yeah, everybody still thinks video games are... Oh, wow. Yeah. I get it. I mean, moderation, you know. That's just anything in life. It's all got to be moderation. Because, I mean, that's the thing. Like, even for me, definitely want to make sure I'm taking care of, like, life and things and always learning and always staying focused and never settling. And even as a young fellow, it was the same way. I was like, look, you know, I know I'm not going to be young forever, so I'm going to enjoy it, but I also don't want to squander these years where it's unimpeded, like, work and, you know, I can make money Like when I was a teenager, I was like trying to think of how I could have fun but also make money at the same time. And so it was like, you know, I had a good job that I liked and I made sure I worked there and was very responsible. But, you know, any free time I get, I was outside hanging out with people or doing what I got to do for the fun aspect of it also. Now, I was just not a very inside. It's so funny. I wasn't an inside person back in the day, and now I'm like the most inside person ever. It's freaking wild. Like now I don't want to go anywhere or do anything. All right. But it's because I focus on a lot of work stuff so much and like, you know, getting ahead on the YouTube stuff, recording, editing, commissions, all that stuff. Like it is always going to be a priority now. All right, get that in there. Man, I get double jump and don't even have a reason to jump on this one. It's crazy. Another really, really low value, pretty sad run. And it's just the luck of the draw. We're just not getting, like, runs that have a lot of money in them. I could, of course, potentially go farm some orbs or something. But, you know. Is that going to break? I don't think it's going to break. No, it's fine. Okay. Okay. Get out of here. None of these creatures on here scare me, though. I mean, the gnomes, the baby. What's the baby gonna do, you know? If we see a clown, I mean, just gotta wait for him to laser and then run past him. Big deal. Gnomes are just, ow, spawning in my battle bus. Make sure the clown's not in here. All right, come on, gnomes. They're all, even right in front of me, they're hard to grab. I don't know why. What are you gonna do? Yeah, nothing. Nothing, fool. You ain't gonna do shit. You're a stupid gnome. Alright, we got 86,000. We saved a little bit from the last one, so the last one wasn't horrible. There you go. Now that's what I'm talking about. 2 strengths. Finally. We went through 2 shops without any strength. And I don't know if I've seen a crouch rest yet until this one. Oh my god. Why'd you buy me a game? Yeah, you know, and that's always the catch, right? It's like, well, I wanted to get you this because you want it, but also I don't want you to be on it all the time, so it's just, you know, what do you do? What do you even do? I'm going to buy a crystal, though. I want that shotgun to stay charged. All right, we got stamina. Man, reach for 5,000 is good. Oh, that's not good. There you go. We could still wait on the reach, though, and then grab 2 when they both appear for cheap. Might be the move. Get a crystal for 9,000. What else are we going to have here? 15,000. I mean, I could grab this. It's just a lot of money. Or I could grab a couple of smaller ones. Save 3,000 and get this. 2 of them, that is. I don't know. I guess it's safe. I better be just safe with it. You know? Roll over that $3,000 and just hope for the best. I need 1 more strength, though. So hopefully this next shop has some strength. Alright, that was all 4 of the maps, though, so hopefully we get a Swift Broom this time or something good. We won't get a Headman for sure. I'll keep him on me until I get something else. Just in case. Now, I don't want to be, like, overconfident about it either. But, knowing me. Swift Broom, I love it. Especially with 2 jumps. Alright, we got our first moon phase. Alright, you can't knock things down as easy. And, health will be restored 35 in the ship from now on. It won't be 50 anymore. That was a really unfortunate place for that broom to be. Because there was not really a whole lot of chance of me getting that thing out otherwise. It's okay, though. We don't... That value loss was so negligible. Not even a big deal. Okay. Alright, this looks like a little offshoot area. I hate the 3 extraction runs. They're the worst. I think 2 is better, and 4 is just classic. 4 works really well. 3 extraction is just kind of brutal, because stuff gets placed the extreme ends. Sometimes there's not extractions close by. Sometimes they're like right next to each other, but it's like, you know, you got 4 directions on a compass and potentially 3 of them are filled, so it's tough. Sounds good, Brooke. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Be well. I will see you in the next one. Drop that in there. There's a little door thing there. Look at this guy. Hazy Gamers. Coming on in here. How you doing? How you feeling? Thank you for everything. I hope all is well. If you got a stream or anything coming up, let us know. The one and only. Dude's got all kinds of YouTube channels and Twitch and all kinds of stuff. Alright, what's going on here? Nothing. Well, isn't that great? What is that, 3,700? Okay, cool. So I can put this in the extraction also. I get 2 large objects in the extraction and not send it off. Just barely, but it's not going anywhere. So next shop, what I want to see is at least 1 more strength and at least 1 more health. Actually, I guess it would be 2 more health, so that way I could be 3 shot by anything tough instead of 1 shot. Because right now, I'm 2 shot. If anything wants to destroy me, they can. Like a robe and 2 hits. A clown's laser and 2 hits. Not that I'll be hit by the clown's laser, but you never know. More importantly, the hunter. The hunter is what I'm worried about. You just sneak up on me from behind and shoot me. Alright. We can get this in the cart also. Well, we can try to without... Oh, a duck. This is a great map for a duck. There's going to be cauldrons everywhere. Where's a cauldron, duck? Not in there. Did I have a cauldron back here? I think I might have. Let's take a look. Oh, maybe not. Got the only freaking rooms in the whole thing without a cauldron in it. God damn. Okay. So we gotta go find this duck a cauldron and take a bath in. I have a crouch rest? I don't. Okay, well. I guess that's the other thing. Next time we find some crouch rests. Oh, there's skulls. Alright, let that thing just blow up, please. The skulls blew up behind me. Where's the duck? I don't hear the duck. I mean, he could have gone anywhere. I think it's too late. Oh, there he is. Okay. Nice. All right, get in there. I don't know if there's an update on how violent the duck is, but he's been knocked out twice today and just got up and ran around. Oh, there it is. I was like, where the fuck is this orb now? All right, cool. So the skulls are, I mean, virtually a non-issue in this game. They are annoying, but I mean, a lot of enemies are annoying, whatever. In order to prevent that cart whiplash when you grab it strong like this, I just get right behind it and grab it. Because if you grab it from the side, it'll whip around real quick. Items go flying. It's a fucking disaster. Alright, we'll push this extraction, though. Nice 29,500. I'll take it right away. That was a lot closer to me than I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. We're kind of just... Dude, every time I'm on YouTube, I swear, I am just going through the levels. But man, as soon as I get on Twitch, I lose it all. It's crazy. Alright, we'll take the sack out. Go grab some more little items. Damn. Not that that was a big loss, but it's just annoying to lose anything on it, really. Just unnecessary. That's the thing that's frustrating about it, is how unnecessary it is. Alright, so this room is just pretty much a solo room, and then by itself, it goes off into like a whole ass offshoot of other rooms down there, down that hallway. So we can kind of separate this place out if we want to. I don't know what kind of other large objects there are in here, but there might be some. A sword, a freaking staff. The quota's too low for there to be like a griffin or something like that, though. Maybe a cube somewhere. I haven't seen a cube in forever. I'm not sure why. Alright, here's our first instance of holes. Jeez. Definitely a lot of clowns and freaking vases on this one. Okay, we got some music. Something's happening. That was me. I thought somebody was coming in here. It was me. It's funny, as much as I like Swift Broom, the overall map, I absolutely hate some of the rooms on Swift Broom. Oh, no. Dude, what the fuck? I didn't think that would affect me in there. There you go. Oh, there's a robe. Okay. Alright, well. See you later, friend. So we got a duck, a robe, and skulls. And that robe will be out of time for a little bit. That skull almost fucked me up, though. If that thing sent me back into the green stuff, I'd be pretty sad about that, how this run ends. But anyway, I hate this room. This is one of the rooms that I cannot stand on Swift Broom. It's this, and then that, like, basement room. I really hate that one. You got to go down across those, like, shitty bridges, and, you know, items get stuck on things. There's usually, like, giant items that spawn in the basement, so There's a couple that just really suck, but overall I love Swift Broom. I like the openness of it for the most part. I like that there are narrow holes and not just deep holes and stuff. Like these. These are great to throw like creatures right in there, especially like the flying ones. Duck, you know, if you have a duck, you can just jump over this and he'll go right into it. Preferably that one. But yeah, it's awesome. Now let me see what's going on down here. This is a thing. Look at, there's so many rooms down here though. At least 4 or 5. Yeah, geez, there's a lot of room left over there. I'm thinking just bring the cart back, call this all said and done, and then maybe recharge the shotgun before I go back out again. Because I'm not taking any chance of that robe. Yeah, I mean, look, there's so much room over here, too, and it's so close. I think if that wasn't a hallway, I would try to bring another object down, but, you know, having to go through so many rooms, it's kind of tough. If I find something big down there, not a huge fan of that. All right, come on. So we'll throw this in first and then just push the cart in right after. Oh, look at it bouncing around. Jeez. Calm down. Calm down, Cartholomew. Alright, while that's doing its thing, I'm just going to go back and charge the shotgun. You know, I might miss a shot or two, or I don't know, the robe spawn time might just drop from a monster box. Anything could happen. There's no reason to just go around, you know, with your freaking dick out. You might as well get ready to fight if you have to. Alright, cool. We got a good amount of yellow stuff in there. Dude, I am always out of stamina. It's crazy. We have no crouch rest. It's tough, too, because, like, the enemies on this map are not enemies that you can just easily hear or anything. Let's see, there's nothing. Alright. Alright, we'll go get our cart, and then I guess just push on. I'm willing to bet, though, that one of those rooms out there is going to be empty. So even though it looks like there's a lot, I bet we go through there and there won't be a whole lot in there. Why did that just make that sound? As if something had entered or left the cart. No, don't run away, you asshole. You're going for a freaking cauldron bath, man. The thing is, I found 3 skulls at first, and then the other one just kind of came out later, so they're on separate respawn timers now, which is like kind of annoying. A little bit annoying. Oh, wow. Alright, we got one of those large rooms. That's what the double jump is good for. Really, you probably want 3 jumps in there, but you can do it with 2 jumps. To look up in the balconies and whatnot. I just really hope there's not a whole... Okay. Freaking doors, man. My nemesis in this game are doors. God damn, there's so many vases. It's crazy. It's hard to believe how many we've found so far. I mean, we've had like 1 or 2 in every single extraction so far and still have a bunch out here. Alright, so this whole place is good except for that. Yeah, this room probably won't have much, if anything at all. We'll see. But like, yeah, okay, there's something. Okay, maybe something upstairs. And then that on the back swing there. I've been watching a lot of Mario 64 GeoGuessr lately. Yeah, that shit's kind of awesome. I am way better at real GeoGuessr than Mario 64 GeoGuessr. I don't know what anything is. But it's been super cool to watch. Real fun. I'd like to participate in something like that, but I don't think I'd ever want to organize something like that. I'd be the first one out, without a doubt. And that book makes me have to bring the cart over here now, which is annoying, because the book is... The longer you hold it, the more likely it is to burst out and attack you. Duck should be respawning pretty soon. Which would be nice. Farm another orb real quick. What the fuck was that? Dude. That's been a big problem lately in this game. The cart just, like, not touching anything. I think it thinks it, like, bumped into that shelf, but... Or that door. Like, you'll just see the items. Even if the cart's not moving at all, the items just rolling around and jostling around a little bit. And it's, like... a big problem lately, because items just go flying out for no reason. Alright, there we go. Book secured. Where's the hole? Oh, there's the hole. It's like, where the hell am I? In space and time. Alright, nothing down there, nothing down here. God, there's so many freaking rooms. The end of this was really crazy. There's that cube. Okay. Outside probably won't have anything. You know, of course we're... Oh, okay. God. The doors, man. The doors are just the worst. And this is actually kind of a problem, too. Because I'm going to have to slide the cube in. But now I got these fucking doors flopping around all over the place. Like, bro. Get out of the way. Come on. Not the cart. Dude, that's another problem I have, I swear. I have the dumbest problems in this game. Grabbing shit I don't mean to grab. Sneeze guy, what the hell? I could put this door inside the extraction. It's not going to matter. It's just a waste of space, though. I mean, who wants to do that? Off to the side here, we can move this over. This dumb fucking door out of the way. Alright. Well, the cube. Will I... Oh, the duck. Hello. I don't know if I'll be able to move the cube or not by myself. But the duck... There should be... Oh, there's a cauldron up here. Maybe he can just come up here with me. Duck, hello. It's kind of tedious to get him in this one. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Ah, damn it. Come on, duck. Yeah, see, it's because I'm down here, so... Probably better just to find... Yeah, this cauldron's way better. Where the hell is he? Man. It's like he knows I'm trying to kill him. He's got a problem. What the hell's wrong with him? He's like glitched out or something. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess that's the last we've seen of him. That's unfortunate. Total waste of an orb there. I don't know what the hell that was. Great. I was just talking about this. on that freaking museum map. Having no stamina and jumping forward is just such a freaking buzzkill. It's like, oh, here's the jump, here we go, and then you just hit this wall because you have no stamina. All right. Now, I saw some items out here. There might be something up top there, too. And there's probably stuff in all these balconies also. That duck just really said, I'm out of here. It's been nice knowing you guys, but I got stuff to do. I'm a duck. All right, come on. This cube is going to just be quite a pain in the ass. Let's go, cube. Come on. Just going to let it naturally sink down. Scroll wheel a little bit. And it's dropping gently. There you go. All right. So I can kind of pick it up, but it's not like something I could easily move across the whole place. That's fine right there. God damn it. Jumping in this game drives me crazy sometimes. Always hitting my head on shit. Okay, so there was something up here, so that's good. It's going to be worth nothing by the time I get down here. We still have to look in those balconies, too, which is just more jumping. More jumping. Oh, my God. That's why I'm not bringing the cart any closer, because all this stuff is rattling around like that. Hello, where'd you come from? That's that one that was off time, I guess? That's the only thing I could think of. That's the only thing I could think of. Alright, drop that shit in there. Another skull. Where are you going? He didn't light the fuse, so that means he just disappears like that. Which is something I just recently found out. Definitely want to try it more often, but... also, you just gotta do what you gotta do. God, this cart is just not working for me right now. It is strange, too. Like, sometimes the carts are really easy to move around, and sometimes they are just a pain in the ass. Alright, this is where the double jump comes in play. Okay. Oh, boy. Alright, we'll just do it off of the barrel. I swear to God. Get up here. There you go. Another vase. That's like the 5th or 6th one. Absolutely abysmal. I think you can use the double jump to kind of soften your landing there. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that vase either. If I can get it down safely somehow, I will, but I don't really see that as being an option. I'm up here. I don't know what that means. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know how I got stuck in that thing. But here's what we can do. We can go this way. Let me just get my stamina back so we don't mess this up. I'd love it if I could get some crouch rest at the shop at some point. That'd be really cool. This shop did not believe in crouch rest. Oh my God, another clown too. I swear to God, this has been the weirdest run. I don't know if y'all saw earlier too. We had a run earlier, the museum map, right? And there was literally... actually, you know what? I'm going to put this in here. Because I don't think it'll push it. No, I won't push it. Okay. Yeah, that's a huge item. We're just going to leave that there. In fact, I might even want to take that sack out and just... oh, there you go. Sick. Definitely taking the sack out now. We'll put that over here. But yeah, we had the museum map earlier where, like... there was a total of 4 objects on the map. 2 just giant, horrible objects that were worth a lot, and then 2 tiny objects. It's like, really? What the hell is that luck? I kind of feel like I can make it over here. I can't. Alright, well, we know for now. I need that leverage. And who knows? Maybe I can. Maybe there's a technique, but not today. Not today. Oh, there's a Zelda flute up here, too? What the hell? I can't really see, but it's a Zelda flute, so who gives a shit? Okay. Wow. So it would have made it in had it not been for whatever just obstructed it. A shelf or something? Oh, there's the duck again. Come on, let's go. Let's go where you need to go, okay? Over this way. Come on. Don't disappear into nothing again. Get in that cauldron. Playing with fire with how long we left that duck laying there. But I knew we'd be okay. I'm a veteran R.E.P.O guy, even though it doesn't seem like it. And actually, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Just getting lucky. Okay. Let's do this. Get some crouch resting on. Did I hear another? Interesting. I thought I heard something else down there. There better be some crouch rest in this freaking shop next. Because that is just killing me. I mean, look, even this over here feels like it's going to be something I can't make. That's where the vase is. So really, if there's nothing in this balcony, it's just that item. And I doubt I'm getting it down safely. It just doesn't seem like something that will happen. Oh, no, we got the money sack. Or stack. Jesus. All right. Bring this thing down. And then I can reposition this too. Actually, you know what? I probably get this money sack on top. Like right there. And then give it a nice little runway to just drive straight in there after I get the vase. And we got time because all of our friends are on a respawn timer at the moment. We don't have reach, so we can't do the thing where we, like, keep it way over our head. And then just keep on spinning. But let me see. If I look down at the right angle. Ah, shit. I forgot the jump. So it didn't matter either way. I knew we weren't getting that down safely, though. All right. The only thing that sucks about that is now, though, I don't have... If I didn't lose 5 health just now, we would have been chill with whatever health I get in the battle bus to get full. And now I'm not going to have full health. Doesn't matter at all. All right, there's the robe walking around over there. I see that motherfucker right now. Being a robe. Oh, turning around. Let's go this way. Will it come in here? Ah, there it is. Is it going up the stairs? Oh, okay. I'm gonna run. And we're just straight ahead now. Well, I guess not straight ahead, because that's the other extraction, right? Oh, no, that is the battle bus. Okay, we're cool. We're chilling. If I just don't turn around, it has no reason to growl at me and get fast. It only growls at you and gets fast if you make eye contact, or not make eye contact, but if you look at it. So if I'm turned around, it can't get into its, like, aggressive phase or whatever. It'll still walk up and kill me, but, you know. Oh, look at that. This is exactly what I wanted to see. No crouch rest for some reason. I don't know when I'll ever get some of that, but you know what? I will take all of the strength. 5 strength is going to be nice. What else are we looking at here? 1 health is tough. I would like to have... See, like, that's not going to really do anything for me. It's just going to get ready for the next time. Putting me around 200 health is just whatever. Like, if I was 220, then I would be at least 3 hits before I die from, like, a robe or from a hunter or something like that. Now, look at this, though. I can get 3 reach for cheap, like, real cheap. I was really hoping for some reach, too, so that's going to be good. Reach kind of messes me up, though, because I'm so used to it all the time, you know, when I don't have the reach, and then I get it, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do with myself. 2 speed also, which is nice. Definitely going to get 2 speed right now. If I can get that 3rd reach, I will, but I'm not stressing over it. Oh, I can get it, too. That's sick. Okay. Hell yeah. 95. There's no other weapons or anything. I mean, I might want a crystal at some point soon. But we'll take this. Yeah, that was a good string of upgrades. And now I can pick up things, too. That's going to save a lot of the crystals, is being able to pick up, like, a baby, a Slimer, pick up a freaking alien. And we haven't seen a whole lot of stuff that I'd be picking things. Look at all this stuff, man. This is great. All right. Hell yeah. The museum. Yeah, that's crazy. I think I had a crouch rest and just never used it. But I don't know where it went. We have 4 extractions now. To quickly divert from how stupid that was. It must have respawned back in the truck and I never saw it. Alright, well, 2 large objects in there. And we're moving on. This is a very jumpy map. It's a very be careful because there could be holes anywhere map. It's a very not a whole lot of items in each room map. Oh, well. Alright, so there's a couple of things up here at least. You know what I hate? I hate when I see 2 items and I say a couple because a couple means 2. And then there ends up being 3 or more and I'm just like, bruh. A couple means 2. And now I all of a sudden see more items and I always feel like I'm misleading. What is this supposed to be, by the way? Like a foreskin head? I don't know what that's symbolizing or is. The Museum of Human History. It's funny, I'm watching a R.E.P.O stream as I play R.E.P.O and stream. It's so weird. What is that? The blender? Oh my god, dude. I'm getting the blender very often now, and I don't like it. Not a fan of the blender. Blender. Accentuate your B's, y'all. The blender. I will say, though, if I just fast extract these, that's good. Sometimes items can scan, Jesus Christ, can spawn up in here. And it sucks. It sucks trying to bring them out. It's actually kind of a penis in the anus. Alright, there's that thing. The heavy ladybug. Nothing else up here. Okay, cool. So this is done. And we have... Maybe I'll just go 1 room further. Oh, that's where the blender is, actually. So I was planning on going 1 room further. Oh, God. Come on with the eye. It didn't take any damage. Weird. I just slung that thing around like nothing. Oh, wow. Okay, well. Jesus. This is not ideal. So yeah, the longer you hold on to that, the more it shreds up your money. It's a horrible item. What we can do, though, is since it's on the cart now, just bring it back to the extraction. And then we'll slide this in and throw that, like, PlayStation symbol thing, whatever this is supposed to be. on top. If I can just get this, it's so fragile. But if I can just get this back, okay. Jesus Christ, almost broke it with my face. My freaking Robiat face. All right, yeah, put that there. That's going to push the extraction in. And this is going to top us off. Yeah, we didn't lose too much on that blender, though. Like I said, the longer you hold it, the more value it loses, which is just such a troll thing in this game. Especially for how big a freaking object that is. Alright, 31,000. We got a shotgun that's not charged. I should have charged it. I still can, but I haven't for some reason. I don't know why. There's a hole in front of me, so I got to be careful with that. Small objects. See, the thing about this map is, though, even though there's like a lot of large objects and a lot of like trolley objects, there's also a lot of tiny ones with some good value. So like, it definitely makes up for it in that aspect. Because where you might have some big stupid item taking up a lot of your cart, you'll have a bunch of little shit like this that doesn't really take up your cart space. Oh my god. It's so funny because, like, as small as this quota is, there seems to be a lot of large objects already. So they kind of make up for, like, the difficulty, I feel like, of moving some of this trash around. I don't know. I'm worried about that cart, that music, that lack of enemy that we've seen so far. 'Cause we haven't seen anything yet, have we? I don't think we've seen anything. Plane. You can't drop the car or the plane. It's kind of like the frog. And then this up here is so high, you will fall into a falling animation if you jump down and don't use your double jumps soon enough. Try to use the floor for a gauge. Like, once you get to the second floor, just hit the jump, and then once you get to the bottom, obviously, you know, right before, hit another jump just to be sure. Okay, this room is all about jumping. I mean, there's just nothing but up. Oh, my God. A martini also? Bro. All right, so what I'm thinking is over here is an extraction. Like down one of these hallways. Not in there. There's items in there. Items don't spawn in extraction rooms. Here we go. This has got to be it. Make sure there's no holes or anything in here. Okay, cool. So we'll bring that martini up first. Set that thing down in there. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of shit in that room. See, the thing about having a small extraction like this with a lot of money is, like, the extraction's going to get pushed soon. Well, it's already... Okay, well, I don't even have to worry about it then. Yeah, if it's already just going to spill like that, then oh well. Oh freaking well. 21,000? Jesus Christ. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I can't even stage an object inside of the extraction. There's just so many large ones. Some reason these things want to spin naturally. I don't know why. But definitely makes it a little more challenging to walk things through a hallway. Damn it. Oh my god. I had no control over it. See, a lot of these objects are so top-heavy, too. In this museum, for some reason, like, there's a lot of the same structured objects. They're long, tall, and top-heavy. You know, you got the caterpillar, you got whatever that, you know, anal bead tower thing is. Freaking... The stoplight is like that. The freaking milk carton. I mean... There's a certain theme for sure. See if there's anything else up here. Oh my god, and then the tray. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, the tray with like the tea set on it. That thing is just a disaster. Things fall off of it and change the weight distribution and stuff. It's just like, man, they really make some troll objects on here. I'm going to just take a look at this hallway real quick. All right, so this hallway separates the next two extractions and the rest of the museum from what we've already done. So we can just kind of get through this area and feel pretty good about it too. Man, something smells tasty. What the hell? Oh, it's a Slimer. Yo. The Slimer doesn't smell tasty. The Slimer's gonna die. I don't know what the hell's cooking downstairs. That smells incredible. Probably just anything with butter. I like run on butter. Butter and cheese. Alright, get in there. Get in there. Okay. Hopefully nothing's in this vent, because it's kind of annoying to bring out. Oh, good. Okay. So we just have that gumball machine. And that's about it for over here. I'm not sure if this is making noise that will attract enemies. Because I know, like, a lot of the objects in Headman Manor will attract enemies because of the noise they emit. And that's kind of that thing, is like, okay, the noise all that stuff does. The music box, the instruments, the doll, all that shit. Nope, I don't want to push it yet. I don't want to push it yet. I want to bring this thing in first and then push it. Because that's easy to get in. This is not. This is a stupid thing to get in. Alright, there you go. This. Excellent. Alright. So now we're making some money. I think we're just getting some courtesy. Oh my god! Yo, this man just came out of nowhere and scared the hell out of me. There's an alien. Oh, okay. I can actually smash you. Oh, God. Not with that animal running around, though. Yeah, the animal almost ruined everything. Although, if he, you know, if he comes back up here while the orb is smashing around, then... I was gonna say... Man, better break on the stairs. Alright, that's good. That's real good. We got a good enemy set this time for farming orbs. The sack bounced so far away. Luckily, it's got like a moment of invulnerability. Alright, what we have to really be careful of, though, is the animal by the holes. Because he'll just knock us over into the hole. That's like the scariest thing the animal can do on this map. Yeah, like right there, if he came up behind me and just kind of barreled into me, I would have gone right into that hole. We don't have a big enemy yet, though. There's got to be somebody big here. A headman. You know. A clown. A hunter. A Stabitha. Somebody. This is another extraction right here. Real close extraction. I like it. Good. Well, I'll take this sack and just stage it up there then. May even want to grab that orb and throw it in there for safekeeping with that animal running around. Alright, there we go. Also, everybody hanging out here, thank you. It means a lot to me. Anybody watching this later, why? But also, thank you. I appreciate you a lot. Alright, let's see. Let's do this. Get this fella in there. Get this fella inside the cart. Yeah, because I definitely want to do a few of these rooms. Now, this one sucks. I hate this room. This room is just nothing but climbing, and it is an awful, awful room to climb. Like, if there's multiple items up here, it takes so long just to climb up the freaking thing. And then there's multiple items. Sometimes large items will spawn up on those shelves, like this stupid thing right there. Luckily, I think it's just that. But my God. Alright, now what we can do is walk it down. Okay. And then just do our jump thing off of it. We'll just fall, jump, jump, and then we're down. Let's see. This is right here, so we can actually put this in the extraction. I like it when it's a large... This is like the potion ball, like a large object that, you know, it won't nearly push the extraction by itself. But it takes up a lot of space, so you want to get rid of it, you know? Another room where we got to go upstairs. Alright, that's going to laser. I think since we did damage to the animal... Okay, there's the eye. I think since we did damage to the animal, he just kind of despawned or something for a little bit. Because sometimes when you do damage to these guys, they just leave. Instead of, like, you know, sticking around and then you can keep damaging them. It's like the Shadow Child. Like, that's the main MO of the Shadow Child. You'll damage it, it'll leave, and then it'll come back. And it'll be strong, just like it was before. It'll be strong, just like before. Alright, yeah, get inside there. That's... You know what? I think I feel the ground shaking. We might have a trudge. I can't imagine it being a marshmallow because it would move a little faster than a trudge, but that was kind of quick. Faster than how a clown usually moves, but it could be either one. I just don't think it's a marshmallow because we don't have a large enemy yet, and we keep adding like small to medium enemies. It doesn't make any sense. Although we are leaving the territory of, like, the enemies making a whole lot of sense at this point. The hell am I stuck on? Who knows? It's a game we like to play here. What am I stuck on? In a YouTube video, a stream, whatever. It does not matter. It's just always what we're doing. Man, that cart is just not proportioned correctly. I don't know what's falling in or out. Okay, come on. Oh, it's Trudge! Oh, shit! God. Where did he come from? My gun. I need my gun. Jesus. Oh, and the animals here, really? I'm gonna go upstairs real quick and figure out the health. I knew I felt something. I thought it was a trudge. Alright, we got our health back, though. Luckily, I had those health packs. Oh my god, it's Tabitha, too? That's a problem. Oh, she jumped and missed. Okay. Holy shit, dude. So we got 2 large enemies on this one. That dumbass animal. We got an alien. We got a Slimer. I was going to say, it's a great set to farm orbs on, but we got to charge a shotgun now and be safe, because that freaking bald bitch is going to fuck us up. Alright. The orb is still chilling down there. Cart got kind of rocked, but that's alright. I don't care about the cart. Not right now. Where am I trying to go? Dude, there's items just strewn about the cabin. Oh my god, yeah. There's the animal. Yeah, get in that hole. Alright, that's fine. Because I gotta go grab some shotgun shells. Yeah, everybody should be good. Slimer's coming back soon. Got a little bit of time on that alien. The eye's somewhere. Don't really give a shit about the eye. Get in there. What is wrong with the shotgun right now? Alright, how are we looking on Crystal, too? Pretty good, pretty good. I probably got another, 10 charges in there. Something like that. This is where crouch rest would really come in handy. I got 1, though. 3 range is nice. That's how I was able to guide that animal into the hole so easily. I had that range. I could just scroll wheel him in there. Yeah, the animal would have got me killed more than anything. It's actually the most dangerous thing on this map right now. Because the animal will, like, stun you. Oh, my God. There's the eye. Alright. But, yeah, the animal will stun you, and then Trudge sucks you in. Stabitha can come over and just absolutely destroy you while you're stunned. Speaking of which, where do I need to go? Down that way, of course. Alright, so let's look for the shadow here. That'll help me. Well, there's no shadow. Helps me determine where the orb is, but no shadow this time for some reason. There you go. Perfect. Just shoot her into that hole. Alright, and now there should be a cart right there, although, tell you what, man, that cart is looking pretty full with that golden turd on it. That thing is heavy, too, so I'm just going to push that in there. Pick up some of these small objects. I got to go back for that animal orb also. There's a trudge orb here. I mean, we got all kinds of shit, Like, just tons of stuff to grab and put in here. Yeah, this golden turd is really messing with our plans a little bit. But I can throw this thing just straight into the extraction. A lot of money on this map, man. It's all these orbs. Yeah, right over here. That's almost our full quota in the extract right now. Ah, oh, Jesus, not this guy. So try to gently put this down before he comes around the corner. Oh, he's running away. He can't recover from the hole for some reason. I don't know why, because he can fly, you know what I mean? So it's just weird that he can't recover from the hole. I think what we're going to end up having to do is just... Oh my God, a Slimer too? Yeah, we're just going to have to push this extraction and then collect the orbs later. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll just push the freaking extraction and collect all these guys. Because it's just a lot right now. The cart is just so messed up with these 2 giant objects in them. They're not giant, but, for a cart, they're giant. If I really wanted to get frisky, I could grab an orb and just kind of launch it in there afterwards, but no reason to do all that. Oh man. All right, we got orbs and shit everywhere. It's crazy. Good God. It's very nice though. Why is the sack just bouncing? $71,000 sack, man. I'm the sack man. What an idiot. What a freaking idiot. Come here. So, animal orb. Alien orb. Come on, sack. You're in the way. My sack's in the way, dude. Stabitha orb I put in there already. This is a Slimer orb right here. That's a Trudge orb. I don't know what the hell's over there, though. Some other object on the map. I guess we will see what it is. Trying to give the orb some room to breathe in there. Oh, the duck. The freaking fake Donald Duck fell out. Probably should have put the orb in first. Especially this orb. This orb is very expensive, this Trudge orb. All the orbs' prices went down. So, like... Man, this thing just wants to roll out. So you don't get those, like, really, really expensive orbs often, but there's a chance to. Oh, man, and this is our last extraction? Come on with that. This extraction is brutal. Hey, what up, Gren Fwigmas? How you doing, dude? Good to see you, good to see you. What you got going on today, good sir? Yeah, this extraction is awful. We can mess around and try to see if there's any... Oh, my God. Anything left. Where's the door? There it is. Vartik Stevenson Arame. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you, King. Hope you're doing well. I don't think I got anything in here. I think we're all good. I think we's all good in here. I hope you guys are doing good today. It's great to see you. Thinking about stream this morning for... Hey, let's go. Yeah, do a stream. Definitely, Grant. If you're feeling it, get on there. Do the thing. I was uploading... Well, I didn't upload anything yet. I rendered a whole bunch of videos earlier today to clear my render pool out. So now I just have a bunch to upload. And I'm like, shit, dude, let's just do a YouTube stream. Let's just relax. I didn't stream on Twitch, so... Although I am streaming on Twitch tonight. We're going to be doing a 7 days stream, I believe. That'll be fun. That'll be quite fun. Some solo repo runs. Dude, it's so fun, isn't it? The challenge of it's like nothing else. It's great. It's definitely a lot of fun. This run started off horrible. Like the first three extraction or levels were awful. Like the actual extraction at the beginning was great. Like we made tons of money and had a perfect run, but the shop, there was no health, there was no crouch rest, there was no strength. So I had basically the whole first round, I just saved money. And then the second round, it was just a little extraction, no strength again. The third round, we had one of the smallest third level extractions I've ever seen in my life. We came back with $42,000, and that was everything. It was so wild. So we had that, which kind of sucked. And then we ended up getting strength finally, found some strength or whatever. And now I got the shotgun, too. So, I mean, the shotgun's been a lifesaver, especially on this map. This map, it's been crazy. But, dude, we played, we had a museum earlier today. I think it was our level 3. And there was only 4 total objects on the whole map. We had literally 4 objects. I found 2 small ones and 2 giant ones. It was just ridiculous. Yeah, so one of the objects was worth like $30,000. One was worth $25,000. And then the 2 little objects were like $2,000 total. But we ended up getting enough for quota plus some because they were so expensive, you know? Oh my god. Well, here's everybody. Everybody's here now. And I have to go that way, of course. Oh, come on. They're all just coming around town here. Slimer, Alien, Stabitha. You name it, they're here. Just need the eye to capture me at the worst possible moment. Yeah, Gren's stream would be pretty good. Now, you're gonna have to fucking go away, dude. Oh, she sees me from there. Okay. It's like a party. It's definitely a party. Look, I have no stamina. Again. There's also an animal on this map, which is not fantastic. Yeah, there he is. Right on cue. Right on fucking cue, dude. Ah, shit. Oh my god, everybody. If they could all just calm down, that'd be awesome. I think what I'm going to do is get my stamina back under this bench. Wow. What a nightmare. What a fucking nightmare. My man's got a mustache. It's 2 different colors. That's actually crazy. Oh, man. Crouch rest spot. Oh, crouch rest is incredible. I've only found 1 so far. Like, literally just 1 freaking crouch rest this entire time. I don't understand it. Wants me to go that way. I'm scared, though. Where's that Stabitha at? She is just absolutely brutal. There's a trudge, of course. Get this freaking roadblock in my way. Come on. If he just goes that way, I'll be fine. Just crouch on by him. Yeah, there you go. Got 5 strength upgrades by round 5 is crazy. Yeah, this... I don't know what round this is. I have 5 strength right now. But I don't know what level I'm on. This is either 5 or 6. Get out of here. Asshole. God, I thought the eye was going to be there. I thought for sure that thing was going to be in there. Okay, we're on 6. Alright, so I got 5 strength right now. A few extra jumps. Looking pretty good. I used my health packs there, though. Had to use the health packs. Alright, but we're full health. We're looking good. More crystals would be nice. God, these health packs are expensive. This one's not bad. Take a 13,000. 11,000 for that. Oh, strength. Definitely want a strength. Definitely want this health also. That extra health assures that I will be at least 3 shot from everything, so that's good. No 1 shot for me. I think 11,000 is the best we're going to do with crystals. So, just do that for now. That was a great run, though, money-wise. My God, we made a ton of money there. Alright, there's a crouch rest. That's good. I definitely want both crouch rests. No freaking... No way I'm skipping on the crouch rest. Jeez, I'll take a little bit more stamina, too. Why not? Alright. Did I flip anything over here? Yeah, this guy didn't make it in. Maybe 1 more crystal, even? We're gonna get another health pack, too. Get out of the way. 14, 14, 14. Now, I got, what, 2 11s in there? That's fine. What avs. I mean, I could get one of these guys. Call it a day. That way, if I get fucked up by a hunter, I can use the big one. If I get, you know, a little bit of damage, I can use the small one. Or I can just save them and not take any damage, which would be really cool. Not probable, not likely, but we'll see what happens. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, we got a lot of room for putting crystals in for sure. Alright, big health in the middle, small health on the end. And we are out of here. 6 strength, nothing really matters. You know, it'll make things a little easier, but we really want that 7 and 9 strength. Start streaming. Hey, let's go, Gren. Hell yeah, dude. I hope you have a damn good one, man. Good to see you doing the damn thing again. Alright, we're on level 7. Dude, we're doing stuff. We're absolutely doing stuff. There's a broom there. 15,000's our freaking deal. There's a brum. You ever heard somebody call it a brum? Yeah, I'm just going to be sweeping with that brum. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, God. Okay. Ha! Nice hole. Excellent. It's been a while since somebody told me my hole was nice. Dude, that almost just messed me up. There might even be an extraction at the end of this, which would really suck. Having an extraction at the end of this when there's, like, not a whole lot of rooms left, it's a waste, man. It's a huge waste. It's almost more of a challenge to get an extraction over here. This cube might be pretty helpful, though. Yeah, there is an extraction here. Of course there is. God. All right, so what we're going to have to do then is just quick push that extraction. bring this cube down. Feels like it took forever to retract that just now. Or extend that, I mean. There we go. Ah, nice. Yeah, so we can definitely quick this one. Quick hit it. Alright, excellent. Yeah, this will be around 20,000. So essentially, this is just going to be my extraction down here. And once we load up this first extraction, that one will just push and bring the sack across by itself. Because it's just too dangerous otherwise. There's probably a hunter on this map. Because I haven't seen a hunter in literally forever. It's either a hunter or a head. I have not seen a head at all, and I've not seen a hunter in a long time. So I could bet it's either one of them. Music kind of faded, so I might actually be going away from whatever is spawned in. Jesus Christ. It's spawning, dude. Yeah, real good. Ooh, hello. Nope. How much is this? Damn. So the problem with that is it'll make my extraction go. Is that an upstream? Ah, shit. Okay. I'm going to try to sneak up on him and grab him. There we go. Get him down that hole. There's a shadow child also. That's a nice catch. That thing was trying to get out of here, man. That thing was rolling. Holy shit. I don't like kind of running free like that. Not knowing what else is on this map. Because even if a hunter, like, shoots me, he won't kill me for sure, but with this green stuff and these holes around, he could very easily shoot me into the hole. Which happens more often than I'd love to admit. Me and that hunter have a big problem. I also don't like how I'm tiptoeing around that shit. That's pretty tough. This better not be another extraction. It's looking like it might be another extraction. If it is, then this front is so... Oh my god, it is. Dude, this front is so ridiculously top-loaded with extractions. And there's the hunter. I knew it. Alright. Man, I cannot believe the extractions that are over here. Oh boy. Okay. So a question I've seen a lot is, can you survive if you just double jump a bunch down to the bottom of one of these holes? And the answer is no, you cannot. Because even on some of the other holes, if you see the bottom, they act like lava. But there's also spikes on some of the holes too, so it's really just nobody wins that one. Alright, do that. Man, I don't know. I mean, it's just like... It's crazy, because there's those rooms, and then there's going to be a few more rooms attached to it. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens, but that's just ridiculous. We do have that cube back here that we can... Yeah, we can take that cube to that extraction we just found. And this cart's getting a little girthy, too, so we might be able to do some damage with that. I'm just worried that there's going to be some big objects, like a griffin or, you know, something like that down the line that we just won't be able to really handle anything else. Yeah, because there's a cube in there, right? We got a cube there. Alright, nothing else. Oh, the vase. Damn. That one we can at least put inside of the extraction. We can stage that nicely. What's going on in here? This is another one of these rooms. Okay. Let's see if there's any more small objects. A lot of these goblets, man. These fucking goblets. I guess I should bring the card in now. So we got an upscream and a hunter. There's gonna be more. Oh, we have a shadow child too. It's definitely gonna be something else. Okay, that's a tall thing. What is that, a broom? Okay. Fair enough. And then, what am I looking at down there? Okay, a few more rooms, so I think we're okay. I guess it just depends on what's up top here, because there could be a few big objects up top. And so far, the plan is working. Another ball. Another cube. Oh my god, another vase, too? Okay, well... Unfortunately, just like how the, oh man, the extractions are just so front-loaded. The larger objects are also very heavily back-loaded, so we got to really plan. It's going to be a lot of work to move this stuff around, too. I'm not a huge fan of what we got going on here. I got that ball in there. Another cube. Just trying to plan out how all this is going to go. And we have 2 cubes by the second extraction. It's like right by the first one. The problem with the second extraction is not how close it is, which is a problem. But, oh, there's gnomes and a baby. All right. We got to catch these guys first. All right, where's that baby? Where the hell did that baby go? I guess this extraction is so close to these rooms that it's really not that big a deal. But yeah, that baby's going to be a fucking problem if we don't find... There it is. Okay. Come here. Get in the green stuff. There you go. All right. Problem solved. On to the next issue. Which is clearly going to be... Shadow Child. Don't do that. Okay, so this enemy set... Oh, no, that's bad. That's bad. Damn, I was really hoping... See, we have a shadow on this map. And you can tell where the ball is based on the shadow here. But we didn't have that on the other one for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so the question is, what do we want to bring in there? A vase? Do we want to bring the vase in there? Or do we want to bring... Oh, come on, Shadow Child. Alright. Bring a cube in there. Something close, though, of course. God damn, the Shadow Child's annoying. There you go. Get out of here. We could put that broom in there also. That wouldn't be too bad an idea. Although I was thinking maybe bring the broom across the way to where we're going to do that quick extract with the sack. There's a cube up here too, isn't there? Vase is kind of hard to transport, so I don't really want to make this any harder on myself than it already is. So I'm just going to bring this to the extraction, not put it in just yet. Or I guess actually I might... I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. That's the thing. Just got to make sure I gently set this down on the floor. Use the shadow. Alright, cool. Let's go get that other freaking thing. Okay. Scared the hell out of me. Sometimes, I mean, we've seen it before where the items like will jostle around after I do something like that. This time it didn't. All right. Throw that in there. Get that. Get this orb. Okay, cool. And then while that's cooking, be careful because there's going to be a hunter around here soon too. We're going to take this broom over to the next extraction, the shitty extraction. And just walk the sack back into this area. See, the thing about these really close extractions are they're pretty damn annoying when it comes to large objects. Bringing large objects back and forth and, you know, especially when you don't have an extraction confirm button like the mod. So I want to just do this one and get it over with. As soon as I do it, though, extractions definitely make noise, so the respawn timer goes. Shit. I was really hoping that would just gently land on there and not fall down the way it did. Alright, but we're going to get this one in first. Just get it in. Nestle it up there. What was that? Was that something up there? I thought I saw something. Alright, this one we'll put on this side, just kind of far away. And then this one we'll just bring right over. And that's done. So the dangerous extraction is taken care of. I don't have to go across that like really tricky bridge area. And we can just walk the sack back, throw it in the cart, double sack it, not a problem. Okay, the only thing that sucks about this, though, is it takes up a lot of space. So double sacking, especially without an indestructible drone, is quite dangerous. There's a gnome. Alright, we're not taking chances with this. What we could do is hold the sack over the hole, and the gnomes will just, you know, go after it and fall in. There should be another gnome somewhere, though. We've only... Oh, okay. It's doing this weird thing where the thing counts it after it's already fallen in. Oh, great. Okay. God, I hate that the freaking tumble launch does damage to you now, but it is what it is. The problem with that is the hunter. The hunter is now 2-shot from killing me instead of 3-shot. But I have all that extra health, so hopefully I can not panic and manage that pretty well. Alright, there we go. Double sacking. So we have an idea of what we're doing with the rest of the extractions. We gotta really load up this one with large objects. God damn, I'm so mad at how many freaking... Just how many freaking, like, extractions are right next to each other. Alright, so we'll sack down here. And sack down here. We'd consolidate them into one sack if we really wanted to. But there's just no reason because, like, this stuff's close enough where we can manage it. I am worried about that hunter respawning again and just being silent because he's very silent. Alright. Nice. Nothing that way, right? Yeah. Alright. That's a head. Shit. Damn, a head and a hunter. I called both of them. That's crazy. Fuck. He almost rolled in himself, which would have been fantastic, but... 'Tis what it is. I'm going to try to get the vase into that cart too, or at least... Well, you know what? Maybe I could walk this thing. I think I'll walk it in. I'll walk the vase in, because it should be safe enough to do. And then that cube, I might actually be able to drive the cube in, because it's so heavy. It just keeps everything in place. A lot of those things do try to work themselves down, but I think those objects are so big it won't really rattle around that much like it usually does. And then I could just drive whatever is in there and throw the sacks on top and call that a day. Until we gotta go to the next extraction. Whole other dilemma. Alright, my bus is right here so I can charge these things. So this might just be a very condensed map. I was kind of worried about how close all these extractions were. But it hasn't really been an issue yet. I mean, we've run into a lot of large objects that were awkward and everything like that, but nothing horrible yet. Okay, I guess the shadow child's somewhere, because my vision just went blurry for a second. Yeah, he's up top there? What the fuck? Come on. Alright. So here's another fun thing we can do. There's a cube up there and a ball. The ball we can just walk in. Not a big deal at all. Okay. It just takes up a lot of time. God, the shadow child is just everywhere I want to be. I don't see the shadow child appearing in extraction rooms like this. And I don't know if that's like a thing or what, but might not be able to. So we have 2 cubes now. And that's going to promote a little bit of a challenge, because we have 3 essentially 3 things to push into the extraction after the extraction goes. So if we put the cart in, we'll have 2 sacks to throw in a cube. If we push in a cube or the cart or anything like that, there's just a lot to really manage and maintain here. Okay, really? I'm kind of hoping that the hunter spawns again, but after this after this extraction. I don't know what the fuck this thing's breakdancing on my cart for. Because that way I'll have like more of a free cart and an idea of what I can do with his orb. Yeah, so like this won't be a problem, you know? We can just drive this stuff in. It's just going to be about throwing those sacks in there. Okay. Gotta be careful. There he is. Yeah, come on over here, buddy. That's why I recharged our shotgun, too. But now we have this orb that's just out, you know? I could maybe try and fit it on the back of that cart and push it in all together, but it's a pretty tall ask, I feel like. Dude, the shotgun is just insane. It's so good. I just, right here, just nuzzle it in there. Okay. It doesn't look totally perfect, and it's still rolling around a little bit, but at least we got some time now to go grab that other cube at least. Especially with that hunter dead. I feel a lot better running around in here while the hunter's dead and the head's dead. Shadow Child's walking around. These gnomes are spawning at weird times. So did the skulls earlier today. I don't understand what the spawn timers are doing right now on these things. The baby should be back soon. Definitely should be seeing him again. Oh, another gnome. Ow. Where is he? Jeez, dude. Yeah, so here's what I will try to do. I will go cube first, then cart, then we just throw the sacks on top. I might even hold the last sack over and just not actually drop it, because it's going to be a fucking mess in there. Going to be a real disaster piece. Alright, so this is going in there first. That's doing its thing. Push that in. Just walk one sack in. Nope, I can drop it. We're good. Okay, cool. Well, worked out way better than I thought it would. $84,000 in there already. We got 52 in the shop and 84 here. That's pretty damn awesome. And we still got a whole ass other extraction to do, y'all. That works. That's real nice. Plus, we've cleaned up everything we've seen. That's the biggest thing about this. You know, even with that early quick extraction with just 3 large objects and making sure, like, we're finding all these big objects and, you know, dispersing them the right way. Dude, it's going well. Where the hell do I can't tell what side has more room. Okay. Neither side. It was just right in the middle. I'm going to put my card in here, though. I don't really like this big whole room. So, goblin head. One of the dumb objects on this one. It's real top-heavy. It's a great weapon, but real top-heavy. All right, what do we got here? Just a couple of rooms. Okay, so one of these is the extraction. It's going to be this one, I guess. Ah, and it's probably the worst extraction on this map. And I'm really sad that this is the one that we're stuck with now. 2 of these right here? Sure. I might just walk those straight in. I really hope there's not a lot down here. This is my least favorite room in the entire map. I mean, all the other maps are like, other rooms in this map, like, are good, or there's a couple that are annoying. This one, like, it's just, look at this. I got 3 small objects, so I have to bring the whole cart down here. All the way around this, through the doors, up these, you know, stupid bridges and stuff, ramps. Weaving between this, just so many obstacles. So many things to destroy stuff on. Luckily, there wasn't a giant object down there, which they love doing that to us. Oh, fuck. He stole it from me. And he broke it. What a motherfucker. Yeah, it's alright, because your orb is going to be worth more than that thing anyway. Hello? Oh my god, you got a lot of health, bitch. You got a lot of fucking health. Oh, man. Yeah, there's not really much you can do about that. Once that baby locks onto you, he'll just grab whatever's in your hand out of your hand. Oh, there's gnomes. Yeah, I see you, asshole. Get out of here. Again, it's like weird. There's 3 or 2 of them. Sometimes 1 walking around. It's supposed to spawn in pairs of 4, so... Oh, there's the shadow child. Yeah, that's what he does. He messes with your vision. See how it gets all dark? Like, he'll grab you and pull you out of, like, whatever you're doing. But worse than anything, I think, is him just obstructing your vision like that. Oh, my God. Just really not a fan of our last few objects here. They're all worth, like, enough money to go after them. But it's just... Oh, God. Come on, Shadow Child. All right, what I got to do is drop the sack right here. Sack stays here. I don't care about $100 or whatever that is, $500. Alright, the goblin heads can stay there, but we gotta, like... I'll bring this closer. Get the clown. And then I think I want to drive this cart downstairs. That way, I can just hurry up and... Oh, there's more stuff over here, probably? Yeah, there's more stuff, so... Oh, my God. It's a little tedious. I keep thinking I hear gnomes, but it's not. It's like my freaking collar or hair or something dragging on the headphone cord. It's really freaking me out. There's enough little objects here, though, where I should probably have the cart pretty much free of obstruction. Okay, that sack needs to go in, though. Like, of course the sack needs to go in. I'm not even going to look up there. There might be a small object up there or something. I'm not even worried about it. Not even freaking worried at all. See, we're going to load this up with small objects here. And then we can put the sack on top. And that can all just go in. I'll stage as many of these things as I can. But again, I'm not going to worry about it too much because it's just like, you know, pennies compared to the rest of it. Now, it adds up over time, of course. And you should never, like, spit at those things. But self-preservation and just getting the hell out of here is kind of the move, especially with this last extraction. This last extraction's awful. Like, not a whole lot of staging you can do with this one because there's just narrow stairway. I don't know if up top has a good platform to, like, maybe drop something big up there. We'll see. We'll run a few things up there and check it out, but, like, watch this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this inside here. And the other one as well. Just like I did with the goblin head. So I don't necessarily have to, like, take them all the way back up there. Up to the top, but I'll at least move them like this. I think there might be a staging area up there. I like that this extraction is last because, oh yeah, there's plenty of room to put some objects up here. That's not too bad. Okay. I don't feel as bad about it anymore then. But I like this one last because it's just this narrow staircase. It's not the worst extraction. Like, there's been worse, but I've seen the sack, like, fall off to the side or bounce out or whatever. And so, you know, you just got to make sure you're on your toes with it. Oh, there's an upstream. Oh, there he goes. Sorry. Sorry about that, little buddy. Didn't mean to totally shit on your life, but whatever. Yeah, see, that's another problem, too. A freaking upstream comes out of nowhere and tries to ruin your day like that. All right, we'll put all these, or I guess, at least one of these goblin heads up in there. Yeah, at least the staircase isn't, like, super narrow. And you don't have to cut any corners either, which is another thing that's dangerous on this map. Some of these extractions, you have to, like, turn corners and stuff to get through them. There's probably I guess the other one, it's got a bigger base at the top, like a big platform up there. But that extraction where you have to go in and it's a yellow lava room up a narrow staircase, so you have to do, like this one you just walk straight up, right? The other one you would have to walk in, make a right-hand turn, a left up the stairs, and then another left on the platform. And the money can still roll out to the other side. So it's like, it's just kind of a disaster. Gives you a big old issue. Alright. I don't really know what else is going to spawn or could spawn. You know, I've gotten orbs for so many things, and I guess we'll just push this and go. I have a lot of stamina, but of course I don't have, I haven't rested enough to get it. So I'll just crouch rest right here before I get around any holes or anything, and then everything's going to spawn again, so we'll just have to get going. But the idea will be to sprint past things and not drag too much attention to ourselves. We'll be 5 short of health, full health, if I get into the bus on time without taking any damage. I don't know why I said on time, because there's no time limit. There's a hunter and a head. Oh my god. Oh my god. The door knocked me over. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, so there goes the head. There's the head again. I have the shotgun, so if I really need to, I can do something with that, but God, Shadow Child, this is not the time, motherfucker. Yeah, just run right by him. That hunter... Oh, no, this is the way. Okay, cool. Alright, not bad, not bad. It was becoming a problem, but we didn't let it, dude. We persevered. Alright. So we got $167,000. What I'm planning on doing is spending money on stuff. Fuck, man, that's tough. There's no strength. One more strength would have been lovely. This health, however, is going to be very lovely. The health is nice. Give me a crystal or two, sure. We got the money to spend, so let's buy them. That'll get me full. They're all 5,000. That's kind of shitty, but whatever. Just buy it. Definitely want to buy this extra jump. I'd love more jumps, especially as holes become more of an issue on the maps. And I see crouch rest over there, so that's our next big thing. Just one, though, man. Crouch rest has been a real issue this run. Stamina's nice, though. Take that. Come on. Get up there. Take this one. Is there anything else I could want or need? We got 2 speed. 2 speed's enough. I don't need any more speed than that. Maybe later on, but not right now. I couldn't care less. The wings, I mean, tumble wings might be good to have. Reach, I don't really need more than 3, so I could save on that. I think we just save our money. And just like that, I think we're out of here. Saving money. Strength, we need 7 more, and then we're good. As many crouch rests as I can get. Extra jump, same deal. Health, stamina, same deal. But 55,000 rolling over to the next map. That was a good one. We did a damn good job. Nothing fully broke except that diamond, but, you know, we traded a baby orb for a diamond, basically. That's looking good. I'm feeling good about this. All right, y'all. Well, we are streaming tonight, so what I'm going to do is call it here. Go watch Joe Peep on Twitch. He'll be on right now. I'm doing my thing tonight in, I guess, like 8.5, Jesus Christ, what am I talking about, 10.5 hours. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for everything. Thank you for watching in the future, if you're watching in the future. I appreciate you all hanging out. It is an absolute pleasure. Everything we do on this channel is very fun for me, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But yeah, let's do this thing. We'll end. We can't raid here, of course, but we can end and hopefully have a good rest of our days. I will see you all tonight.